What is going on, guys? How we living? I got my boy Alex here, good friend of mine. We're gonna get straight into the podcast, bro. How we doing today?
Doing good, bro. Just working on some stuff. Working on
Hell
some
yeah,
clothes.
that's good stuff.
Regular
Yo,
day.
so I got a question. You started up your clothing company when?
Shit, bro. Probably started making clothes like 2018.
Wow.
Probably didn't start advertising on Instagram till like 2019, late 2019, early 2020.
Yeah, so you've
And
been in
then
the game for a minute.
Yeah, I've been making clothes for a minute.
Yeah,
Worked at a couple places doing embroidery and shit like that.
beautiful. Yo, so what was the inspiration behind like why you wanted to start the brand? And for those who don't know, his brand is called Messiah Militia.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the inspiration behind it really was super into sneakers and shit at first as a kid, and then that kind of just developed into clothing and stuff like that.
Mm.
From there, decided to just
Branch
do
off.
my
Start
own
your
thing,
own
branch
thing.
off, and just opportunities presented themselves. Like I said, I worked a couple jobs doing embroidery, screen prints, and stuff like that. Kind of got into it through that,
Yeah,
and
nice.
then kind of just decided to start my own brand type shit.
Yeah, beautiful. And how was it like in the beginning when you're starting out, making your own stuff and, trying to promote it, get out there, get your name out there? How was it? What was kind of like the difficulties you faced during that time?
I mean, nah, bro. This shit's not really easy. This shit definitely is hard. At first, you're fucking everything up, wasting mad money
yeah.
on blanks, bro, and just messing everything up. The embroidery's just not coming out good. The digitizing's not good.
Yeah.
You don't know how to market it. You don't know how to really present yourself yet.
And it's that trial and error.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
keep working at it, you're gonna get better.
Yeah, just keep working at it and shit, and then eventually, kind of develop my style a little bit better. Things
Yeah.
started to, kind of piece together a little bit more.
Beautiful. I really like that aspect too of like creating, because at the end of the day, when you start up a clothing company or when you start up anything really, you're creating something almost out of nothing. And you had this thought
100%.
of like, yo, I want to create this. This is kind of like what I want to push out. This is what I'm gonna do. So if you want to go a little bit into depth of what your brand is and kind of like what you're pushing right now.
Yeah. I mean, really, bro. I really just make whatever
Whatever
kinda
you're feeling at the moment.
whatever I'm feeling at the moment, whatever's fucking resonating with. I can curse on this. I can curse.
Yeah.
I just make shit.
Go
Alright,
for it.
and so yeah, just whatever resonates with me at the time, whatever I'm feeling. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Obviously, I got some religious backgrounds. Grew up going to church and Catholic school and all that stuff. So I definitely got some religious undertones and stuff like that
Mhm.
thrown in there, without a doubt.
Yeah,
But,
beautiful. And it's good because you're
yeah.
pushing a good message at the end of the day. You're pushing Jesus Christ,
Yeah, 100%.
And that's huge. So a lot of people, they find Jesus in their darkest, and a lot of people find him in good areas as well. But at the end of the day, pushing the word of the Lord, I feel like is very beneficial to a lot of people.
Yeah, no, 100%. And like I said, even if it's not, I mean, we're pushing God, we're pushing the word of the Lord, 100%. Like you
And
said,
then you're
I mean,
you're pushing your
yeah,
clothing brand
yeah.
too, and in that you're trying to grow
100%,
yourself
100%.
and your brand.
Yeah, nah, but it's definitely that heavy on that. That we definitely want to
Yeah.
push the Lord and push
Yeah.
the religious stuff. You know what I mean? It's
For
definitely
sure.
been a big part of what
Get
I've
people
done.
a little bit closer to God.
Yeah. It's definitely been a
Yeah.
big part of what I've done and what I've established with the brand. But like I said, it's not. I'd really just make whatever I'm feeling at the time. So like
For
I said, I
sure.
made this scarf today.
Yeah, scarf is
Little
clean. Let me feel the material on that.
Patriotic
Yeah, I
little
like that.
American flag. Got
Crispy.
the cotton white underneath there.
Yeah,
you know,
very nice. Very nice.
Little
Looks
turns
good on
those
the
something
camera
into
too.
nothing. Yeah, no, it looks clean.
Yeah.
Can't
He's
lie.
got the whole Messiah drip
Yeah,
on.
got the-
This is a new one, right?
Yeah, this is a new one. I'm trying to show the other side. The camera got me backwards, but nah.
yeah,
This is
clean.
the new one.
And the
No,
white
I've seen
hoodie.
this,
The white hoodie is very
The
clean
white
as
hoodie,
well,
too. Here's you can see it.
for sure. And if you're looking for any of this, can they find it on your website or would they hit you up directly through Instagram?
Yeah, either or. I got some stuff on my website right now. Like I got this jacket up on my website right now. I don't have the scarf on my website or the shirt yet, but you could message me directly right on Messiah Militia Instagram, or you can go to my website, see what I got too. So
Yeah, cool.
MessiahMilitia.net.
Yeah, so we actually created this hoodie that I got on right now. It was a
did.
brown blank that I picked up, and then we did the stitching in gold, and I have a cross here, and then I have a Mary on the back. I'll show it at the end of the video, or I'll put it in the video. But it was really clean, and like kind of how we went about this process is, I got the blank, I brought it over to your house, and then we kind of just brainstormed on what we wanted to do, where we wanted to place things, and then you turn that vision into a reality.
Yeah,
And it's
100%.
so cool because like that
Totally.
creative aspect of the mind that's working. It's
No,
like,
and it was cool to just see it at the time and just see it, see the ideas
Yeah.
flowing from both of us, and we were both
It's
just
nice.
working on it together, and just like, you know, he was telling me where he wanted things placed and the vision that he had, and we were just able to bring it to life and shit like that is a
Yeah.
big reason why I like to do stuff like that too. I like to do custom pieces
Absolutely.
and one-on-one things like that. People could come to me like how Derek did, you know what I mean, if you want to do something like that. But it's cool.
cool.
Yeah, it's cool to just, you know, have an idea and just see. Like I said, I was talking to Derek yesterday. I was like, oh, I'm trying to get some like American flag type of fabric. I might make a scarf with that. And then
and you turned it into a reality.
I went
It's
last
right there.
night to the fabric store, grabbed this white cotton fabric, grabbed the American flag fabric I could find, and we made it happen.
and
Here
turned
I am
into a
today.
reality,
I'm here
yeah.
rocking it. You know what I mean?
Are you gonna make a
So,
few of these, or are you only making the one for now?
It's just a one for now, but I plan on making more for
Yeah,
sure.
if the
so-
people want it.
Yeah. The people have been asking. I posted just to my stories.
Yeah, for sure. If the people want it.
Shout out to everybody asking. I can't lie.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely.
100%.
This guy's business definitely needs and should get the respect and support that it deserves.
No,
You know,
I appreciate that. I gotta
Yeah.
put the work in. You know, the
Yeah.
advertising work and
For
all
sure.
that stuff. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. So, what do you think has grown your business the most personally, and what would you recommend for somebody just starting out in the clothing industry and
That's
they're
a
not
good
getting any sales?
No, that's a good question. Really, I mean, just being outside, like you just like being outside and just like wearing it and just like, you know, having your homies wear it. Even at first, if you just gotta like pass a couple t-shirts out to the homies and just like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Get your
Just,
name
like,
out
yeah,
there.
Get your name out there.
Mm.
You don't gotta put yourself in debt or nothing like that. But
Yeah.
and just word of mouth and just keep posting to Instagram, just keep posting content, post to TikTok,
No,
things like,
for
things
sure.
like that. You know what I mean? And eventually, you know, if it's real, if it's good,
It's
eventually
gonna stay around.
Yeah, you catch some traction. You know.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
you just gotta stay. Even me, I gotta stay on top of that so I can grow.
I respect it.
You know?
Yeah, for sure.
So.
And what do you do? How do you go about it? Do you normally just buy a bunch of blanks and then just start brainstorming, or do you?
Yeah, it's another good.
Is that how it
question.
works?
I mean, usually I'll start with the design, and then whether get some blanks. Yeah. Start with the design, grab some blanks up, and then just go from there. I mean, you don't want to grab like I said, if you're just starting out, you don't want to grab a million blanks and then just sit with that stack. I'd say just grab like a good 10 to 12, maybe a good place to start.
For sure. Yeah,
print some
that's
stuff
huge.
up.
Now, the people that are just starting out and they want to start a clothing brand, would you recommend them, going straight into the what do you call the embroidery? Is it embroidery machine?
Yeah.
And then also, or like a screen print. Like, what's the best way to go about just starting? Kind of like budget friendly type of way to get into it.
If you're like just starting out, I'd say probably a heat press, because you could probably find a heat press for which I don't really use anymore because I've kind of
Grown from that.
Yeah, leveled up past that. But you can still with a good heat press, you can produce you can produce some good quality stuff. But you can
Nice.
buy like a heat press for maybe $150-$200, and then just get some transfer papers, get some cheap blanks, and you can kind of just start freestyling from there. Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
Probably the best advice I could give.
For sure. And then you go online and then you create what kind of emblem, or how would you describe that? The what is the piece that you have in the embroidery machines that you kind of click on? Is it like a file, you would say?
Yeah, those are files. But you'd start with the design, and then eventually you'd get the if you're talking about embroidery. You'd start with the design, and then eventually you'd get that design digitized to an embroidery file, which would be depending on what machine you have, .pes, .ps. There's a few different files. Or DST. But yeah, and then just convert it like that, and then you can.
Yeah, that's huge. And
plug
then,
it in.
do you do a lot of networking online with other creators that
I
kind of have
definitely
the
do.
same mission?
I mean, that's another huge thing that I would give starting off, is just network and just message a lot of artists or other creatives and stuff like that, because you'd be surprised how many people would get back to you. Even at the
absolutely.
smaller state, you'd be surprised how
yeah.
many people would get back to you. You just got to have that confidence, and when you're talking to people, just talk to them like they're regular people, and just
For sure.
stand on business and show that you're about whatever you're trying to be about.
Yeah. Because even no matter how high or how far somebody's gotten within the game, at the end of the day, they are just still like a regular human, and they started potentially in the same spot
I'm not
that you
telling
did.
you to go DM Drake. You know what I mean? Keep
Yeah.
it within reason. But like I said, within reason,
sure.
people will definitely, and even DM whoever you want to DM, but like you'd be surprised who would reach back out.
Yeah.
So reach out to people, reach out to artists, reach out to other creatives. Like I said, I've reached out to a lot of other clothing brands. I got a few collabs coming soon with other bigger brands and stuff like that. You know, I'm trying to do pop-ups and things like that. So
Oh,
you know,
beautiful.
just keep the ball rolling.
Keep it grinding. Yeah, absolutely. Yo, so if you have, I don't know if you would have one of these, but say, what would be your favorite article of clothing that you've created so far? You know, like hoodie, shirt.
That's a good question. Yeah, let me get more in the mic. Let me get more in the mic.
Yeah.
It's a good question. Yeah, either this oversized print hoodie I did with the church on it. I don't know
Oh
if you know what I'm
yeah, I've
talking
seen
about.
that a lot. For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. I mean, I sold a lot of
I
those.
like that one.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I like that one a lot. I mean, the scarf that I'm wearing.
Which church
right
was
now,
that? Do you know which church was it?
I don't know the exact name of the church,
Oh,
but it's
gotcha.
everybody's seen it online. Like if you,
I like
if
the
you,
Vatican.
yeah,
Some
if
big
you pull,
name.
If
yeah.
you pull up the hoodie, you'll know. You'll
Yeah,
know.
yeah, beautiful.
But yeah.
It looks really nice though. I really like that because it kind of looks like a aged look to it. You know,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
pop up a picture in this.
Yeah,
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 you might have
maybe
to send
pull
me
up a
some
picture or
pictures, and then
something. Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
put it within the video.
For sure.
Yeah, but it's definitely a sick one. And
Yeah.
I got this one of one embroidered piece of an Asian girl's face with like a little bit.
Yeah, that one's
Asian
crazy.
mark
That
on it.
one, I don't even have the file to that anymore.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
even have that. That
So
one's
I got
crazy.
that one.
That one's crazy.
Yeah, I should have worn that one on the pod, honestly.
That's
but I like
crazy.
this one. You know, this one
That's
because
a
we
rare
created
piece.
this together.
That's
yeah,
a rare
yeah.
piece right there.
Nah, that one was awesome. I was like, yo, I
Hell
want that.
Hell yeah,
my
hell
brother,
yeah.
my brother picked it up for me for my
On
birthday.
the
I was
champion too. That was a
pumped.
nice. Yeah, that was a freaking nice crew neck.
Yeah, for sure. Yo, so are you big into like designer and stuff like that, like fashion wise, or no?
I mean, a little bit. You
Yeah,
can
got the
say a
Cartier
little bit,
glasses
a little
on, yeah.
bit, you know what I mean?
For sure.
I mean, you know, nothing too crazy, but you know,
Yeah.
I dibble and dabble for sure.
For sure, yeah.
For sure.
Like the shoes, I kind of just like me personally. I like a nice running shoe that's clean though too. You know, like New Balance really releases some good stuff. So
yeah.
you always
for
see me with
sure.
like some
Oh, they
New
got some
Balance,
clean
maybe a
shit.
Jordan too. Some Jordans I really like. You know, it has to be calm, pretty neutral colorway.
Yeah.
But I like that kind of stuff. You know, nothing too flashy, but I like some high end materials.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
and once you start getting into that like that fashion industry, you realize like materials actually do matter.
materials matter. Like I said, even when I went to the fabric store, I spent probably an hour in the fabric store just feeling all these different materials, all these different cottons. Like I said, another favorite piece I made right now probably is this scarf. You know, I'm a little biased because I just made it, but this is crazy. And a couple other scarves that I've made too that I haven't really posted. But I got a lot of scarves coming soon, a lot of cut and sewn
Yeah.
stuff coming soon. So
Nice, that's good stuff.
yeah,
So yeah, we'll get it. We'll get that promoted. You know, I'll promote
Yeah.
it on my pages too
Most
when
definitely.
you drop them.
most
So
definitely.
yeah,
I
we'll
appreciate
get that. We'll get that done, bro.
Most
Absolutely.
definitely. Most definitely.
Nah, yo, what else you want to talk about? You got anything in mind?
Yeah, I mean, just some more shirts coming, more jackets coming, more scarves coming,
Yeah.
more everything coming.
Beautiful.
More, you know.
yeah, yo. So we'll wrap it up there. Appreciate you popping on the podcast with me, bro. Good looks. Yo, stay in tune. Yo, we'll get Alex on another podcast in the future because this was a good one, and we'll keep you guys in tune with the clothing that he drops.
Most definitely.